Hey, what's up, Tranont fam? It's Aaron Parker, and I am so fired up to be able to share with you in this training a complete breakdown and explanation of some of the most exciting parts of our compensation plan and how you can get paid some big bonuses. But I want you to remember this: success loves speed. And guess what else loves speed? Your bank account. Because with Tranont, when you move fast, when you get started, you're gonna make a lot of extra income. So I want you to get excited right now. Be sure to pause this video, take some notes, watch it a few times if you need to, and definitely get this to your team as well, especially brand new associates. You want to get this video in their hands right away so they understand what is on the table so they don't miss out on some big extra commissions. Now, a lot of what we're going to be talking about is available right here on getbasedpay.com on this website. So be sure to bookmark that, make it a favorite, go there, and you can review all the different ways that we get paid. There's actually a video right at the top of the page that you can watch from Mr. Craig Cotter. He explains a very brief overview of all the different ways we get paid. And when you scroll down the page, you're going to see we have customer commissions. You're going to see we have launch bonuses. And we're not going to be covering those in this video. What we're going to talk about specifically right now is our 6 and 2 bonus, how you can get paid $850, actually up to $1,700. Do I have your attention? We're also going to talk about our builder bonuses that can pay you up to $19,000. I'm also going to share with you in this video how to get promoted to JADE, the very first rank. This is our foundational rank. It's the first rank, and it is also going to allow for you to get that Jeep stipend, that monthly extra payment when you have a Jeep. So we want to help you get to JADE as fast as possible as well. So we're going to break all that down for you in this video. Again, be sure to pause it if you need to, take some notes, watch this again, because there's going to be a lot of information. This is very, very important for your business, so take this serious. All right, let's first talk about the most time-sensitive bonus, and that is what we call the 6 and 2 bonus. This is called 6 and 2 because in the name 6 and 2, that tells you what the bonus is, how to reach the bonus, and that is by enrolling 6 customers and 2 associates. And you, as the new associate, need to personally enroll 6 customers and 2 associates, and it has to be done, as you can see here, in your first 30 days. This is 30 days from the date of your enrollment. So this particular bonus has nothing to do with the calendar month. So there's no end of the month. There's no you have to do it by the last day of the month. That's rank, and we're going to talk about that later. This is strictly based on the number of days from the day that you enrolled. So write that date down. You've got 30 days. And in your back office, when you go to reports, you can actually go to the 6 and 2 bonus report, and that's going to show you exactly how much time you have left to achieve these bonuses. And just to give you a quick visual, it's right here. So you go to reports, and then you're going to click on 6 and 2 retention bonus. Now, that's where it is at the time of this recording. It might move around. It could be in a different place. Just look for the 6 and 2 retention bonus, and that is going to show you exactly how close you are and what you still need and how many days you have left to achieve this bonus. So before we get into the money, let me first share with you the nitty-gritty specifics of exactly what you need to do to qualify for this bonus. To get the first portion, which is $400, you are going to get paid when you achieve the 6 and 2 requirements, and it's within your first 30 days. So remember, success loves speed. I want you to right now make a decision, message your sponsor, message your upline, and say, hey, I'm going for this. I'm going to get this $400. I want you to drop a comment on this video. I'm going to qualify for 6 and 2. I'm going to get that bonus. Let's work. Let's make it happen. So here's the nitty gritty. All right. Number 1, you must have 100 in personal volume. You must have enrolled as an associate with at least 100 in personal volume. This cannot come from customer volume. This needs to be you purchasing 100. Okay. This is important as well for your prospects to make sure that you convey how important it is that when they're joining, they join with an enrollment bundle. Because the starter bundle comes with 100 in volume. The builder bundle, which we recommend even more, is 200 in volume. But either way, when a new associate joins with a bundle, they're getting their 100, so they're qualified for this bonus. So that's the first requirement. The next is enrolling 2 associates and 6 customers. It doesn't matter what order, but let's talk about the specific details of the 6 and 2, the 6 customers and the 2 associates. And again, all of this is on getbasePay.com, so you can always go there and read through this as well. So here's some of the nitty-gritty details. You must maintain a minimum of 100 in personal volume in each 30-day window. This can include your customer volume, just not your first month, okay? So what do I mean by that? When you join as a new associate, so your first 30-day window, you need to have enrolled as an associate with 100 in volume. That's with one of our enrollment bundles. But going into month 2, 3, and 4, your 100 in PV could actually come from customer volume, and that still keeps you qualified for this bonus. Now, your 2 new associates that you are enrolling to qualify for this bonus, they must also join with 100 in PV. So with one of those 2 enrollment bundles, the starter bundle or the builder bundle. And when they do, and you enroll 2 associates who purchase a enrollment bundle or have their 100 in PV at time of enrollment, then those associates will count for you qualifying for the 6 and 2 bonus. So what this is saying is that to be eligible for 6 and 2 bonus, you, the participant, must join with the 100 in PV. We just covered that. And then you must maintain each month 100 in PV. Now the maintaining part, so month 2 and beyond, that 100 PV can come from your customers or a combination. So if you have 50 in volume from customers, then you would need to purchase the other 50 to have your 100. But that doesn't start till month 2, okay? Now, the 2 associates that you're enrolling, for you to be eligible for your 6 and 2 bonus, okay, they must have 100 PV from personal orders, okay? And it does not, this is important, it does not look at their customer volume for you to be able to use them to count towards your bonus. What does that mean? It means you enroll your 2 associates, right? 1, 2. They join with their bundle. So they're qualified with their 100 PV. Well, going into month 2, if they are qualified with their 100 PV from customers, they no longer count towards your bonus for your month 2, okay? So this is very important that your new associates are ordering 100 PV each month for you to be able to continue to get your 6 and 2 bonuses. Okay, so that's your 2 associates that you've sponsored within your first 30 days. They have ordered their 100 in PV at time of enrollment. Now, the other requirement is your 6 customers, okay? Those 6 customers who each must have a unique mailing address. They cannot live at the same addresses. Okay, and no previous history with Tranont. They need to combined have ordered 400 in CV, 400 in customer volume. Okay, the volume is different when a customer orders versus when an associate orders. And if you ever want to know what the difference is, you can go right here on getbasePay.com/customers. And on this page, we have a product portfolio with a full breakdown of what the volume is when a customer purchases product versus when an associate purchases product. So when you look at your 6 customers that you've personally enrolled, combined, they're ordering 400 in volume. So let's say that you've got these 3 up here and they each order 100. Well, that's 300 right there. You would just need the other 100 to come from these other 3 customers. Now, it's a minimum, okay? So what does that mean? Let me explain. If you enroll 5 customers and they have 400 in volume, you've met the volume requirement, but you only got 5 customers. You still need 1 more customer. And let's reverse it. Let's say that you enroll 7 customers, and combined from those 7 customers, you're at 350 in volume. Well, you got the 6 customers, you actually got more than 6. Check. But the volume from those 7 customers is under 400. So you need either for some of those customers to order more or you need to enroll more customers to get to that 400 volume number. And again, when you go to the report in your back office, you're going to be able to actually visually see the volume that you're getting from all your customers. It's all going to be there for you, so it will be easy for you to figure out where you're at. All right, now let's talk about the money that you're going to get paid as you qualify for these bonuses and some other really important details that you need to be aware of. So when you achieve the 6 and 2, based on everything that we just explained, and you do that within your first 30 days, you're getting a $400 bonus. That's exciting. Woo! Get excited. Let's go. But that's just the beginning. When you go into month 2, this is month 2, it starts on day 31 through day 60, and you achieve the 6 and 2 again. You get another $100 bonus. But here's the exciting part of this. It doesn't have to be new customers and new associates. It can be the same customers and associates from month 1. So in month 1, you get your 6 and 2. And going into month 2, if those same 6 and 2, or more than 6, more than 2, as long as you have at least 6 and 2 who order the 100 and 100, okay, so we're looking at here, right? Your 2 associates order their 100 in PV again in month 2, and your at least 6 customers all combined order at least 400 in volume again in month 2, then in month 2, if you don't enroll anyone new, you would still be qualified for your 6 and 2 bonus. Pretty cool, right? Now, what if someone drops off, right? What if one of your associates doesn't order 100? What if one of your customers doesn't order again? You still get to count anyone who does order again, but you would have to make up for what dropped off. So if you had an associate who didn't order in month 2, you need to enroll a new associate in month 2 with 100 in PV. If you have some customers who don't reorder in month 2, then you would need to enroll some new customers in month 2 to achieve the same 6 customers with 400 in volume, minimum, and 2 associates who each have their 100 in personal volume. Again, that means they are personally ordering 100 in volume each month. Okay, so you achieve your 6 and 2. Again, in month 2, $100 bonus. You do it again month 3, you're getting a $150 bonus, and then you do it in your 4th month, you get a $200 bonus, and over the course of those 4 months, you're getting $850 total. Now, this is very important. Let's say that you miss. Let's say you get your bonus in month 1, you get your $400, and then month 2, you're short, you miss. Can you still achieve month 3 and 4? No, you cannot. These must be maintained each month to get all the bonuses. So the pressure, the excitement, the urgency is real. And you've got to take full ownership, full control, take full charge of this bonus to make sure that you are hitting this each month for those 4 months so you get the full $850. Don't miss it. Now, for the go-getters out there, how would you like to double it and get $1,700 instead of $850? You actually can do that. And the way you would do that is you double the numbers. So instead of 6 customers who get 400 in volume, it's going to be 12 customers in your first 30 days with a total of 800 in volume. And you're going to have 4 personal associates, each doing their 100 at time of enrollment, also within your first 30 days. So it'd be 12 and 4. And you do that, guess what? You're getting $800 bonus. You maintain the 12 and 4, whether it's from the same 12 and 4 or new 12 and 4 or any combination. Then month 2, you're getting not 100, but 200. You do it again your 3rd month, you're getting not 150, but 300. And then in the 4th month, instead of 200, it'd be 400. So go for it, right? Get the 6 and 2 done as fast as you can. Go for it in your first week, and then go for it again and double all the money. Now, there's actually a little cherry on top, a little more to the story with the 6 and 2 bonus, and that is that the sponsor, so your sponsor, is going to actually be motivated to help you do this, because Tranont is going to pay your sponsor an extra $50 a month for 4 months. That's an extra $200 as you maintain your 6 and 2 each month. That's really cool. And I want you to be thinking about when you are enrolling new associates that you are going to be motivated and incentivized to work with them and to help them unlock all of these 6 and 2 bonuses. Because when you help your new associate get their $400 bonus, Tranont gives you a $50 bonus. When you help them get their 100 the second month, they give you another $50. You help them get this one, you get another 50, the fourth month another 50. So you can get up to $200 in just extra bonus money for every associate that you help achieve 6 and 2 for all 4 months. And it's unlimited. So if you help 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, if you help 5 people, okay, 5 people do this, that's an extra $1,000 in bonuses that you are getting as the sponsor. So make sure that you're leading by example. Make sure that you're doing this first and then helping everyone on your team, all of your new associates also do this. I mean, they're obviously super motivated because they can get $850 and there's an extra little incentive for you as well. So super awesome. All right, so now let's transition and talk about the builder bonuses. This is up to $19,000 in bonus money that you can get as a Tranont associate. We've already had people on our team achieve this bonus, so it's definitely possible. And there's something very unique about this bonus. I'm going to explain how this works. So you can see here where it talks about first 30 days right here. This is the 6 and 2 bonus that we just explained. That's actually not part of the builder bonus at all. They're just putting it on the chart to kind of give you that visual that your first 30 days, what you're focused on is getting your 6 and 2. So you get that $400 bonus. But the actual builder bonus promotion starts right here. And you actually have 90 days. So 90 days from the day that you enroll, you have to achieve the first level here of the builder bonus, and it's going to pay you $1,000. So how does this work? It's very different from anything else. So you got to really pay attention. So here's how it works. You have 90 days to get 6,000 in total team volume. And when you achieve that, you're getting a $1,000 bonus. Now, here's some of the really cool parts about how this bonus works. Number one, it's cumulative. So let's say that you are in your first 30 days. We'll call this month 1. And in month 1, you and your entire team, it's just from people that you've personally enrolled and everything they do, including all the customer volume, all the associate volume through unlimited levels deep. It's from your personal team and everything they do. Let's say in your first month, you and your whole team does 2,000 in volume, okay? By the way, you're going to be promoted to JADE. Woo! And we're going to show you how that works here in just a second. But you've got 2,000 in volume, okay? You didn't get your 6,000, but guess what? You have 90 days. So now, going into month 2, let's say that nothing crazy happens and you just do another 2,000 in volume month 2, right? From all your team members, all your customers, and you didn't get your 6,000, okay? Guess what? This 2,000 from month 1 rolls in to month 2. So you have 2,000 from month 1 plus 2,000 from month 2. You now have 4,000 in volume towards your builder bonus. What? Now, we go into month 3. And again, nothing spectacular happens. You just maintain. And guys, I'm giving you these very simple numbers just to do simple math. It could be any numbers. It could be 1,000 your first month and then 3,000 your second month, and now you're at 4, right? It could be 500 your first month and 3,500 your second month, and now you're at 4. Anyway, and the 4, again, it doesn't matter what the numbers are. You just have to get to 6,000 within 90 days. I'm just keeping the numbers simple here. So first month, you get 2,000. Second month, you get 2,000. You're now at 4,000. And then your third month, you and your whole team does another 2,000. Okay? Guess what? You just did 6,000 in total team volume over your first 90 days. And because you did that, you are going to get a $1,000 bonus. What? This is huge. And this is on top of everything else. This is on top of your 6 and 2 bonuses. This is on top of your rank pay. It's on top of your customer commissions, on top of your launch bonuses. It's just extra income. How cool is this? So I want you to get super hyper focused on making sure that in your first 90 days, you achieve this bonus. Now, let's say, I just want to give you a couple other quick examples, okay? Let's say your first month, nothing spectacular happens and you only have 500 in volume your first month. Don't give up, because your second month becomes a much bigger month. And let's say that you do 2,500 your second month, okay? Now you're at 3,000 after 2 months, and the volume accumulates, it adds up. So after 2 months, you're at 3,000, you're halfway there. And then in month 3, you do another 3,000. Guess what? You're at 6,000. All right. So I want you to write this down also. Minimums become maximums. I learned this a long time ago. Write it down. Minimums become maximums. What do I mean by that? Don't shoot for the minimum. You don't want to shoot for just 6,000 in 90 days. You want to shoot for 6,000 in 60 days. In 45 days. Get your 6,000 as fast as you can. Here's why. As soon as you get your 6,000, the sooner you get your $1,000 bonus, right? And you don't want to be waiting and then, oh, I still have more time. You don't want to have the mindset of, oh, I got 90 days. I got plenty of time. Huge mistake. You don't want to get to the end and you've only got a week left or 3 days left, and then you're scrambling to try to get another 1,000 or 2,000 in volume, right? So have the urgency and let's get your 6,000 as fast as you can to get your $1,000 bonus. Now let's continue, okay? So your first 90 days, you just completed, you got your 6K, and that paid you a $1,000 bonus. You're not gonna believe this. You ready for this? Whatever your volume was after 90 days, it rolls into this second part of the bonus. And you get to count this 6,000 or whatever it was. It could have been 7,000, 8,000, could have been 10,000, 15,000. It all rolls in to your second bonus of 18,000. And you have another, what is this? You have till 150 days, okay? So that's roughly another 2 months, 2 additional months to cumulatively come up with another what? Well, let's say you only did the minimum and you got 6K in your first 90 days. You would just need another 12K in the next 2 months to get to the total of 18K. And when you do that, you're going to get another $3,000 bonus. Now, I want you to remember, your team is growing, your volume's growing, you're building momentum. So each month should be growing and getting bigger, and you're moving up the ranks. And so the volume's going to continue to grow as long as you are doing all the things, building your business, growing your team, all that, right? Now, all of this volume, right? So you achieved this. You got your 18K within your first 150 days. Guess what? It all rolls into, okay, it all rolls into the next payout. You have 210 days to get to 60,000 in volume, and this 18K or more, it all counts towards the 60K. So it's building, it's growing, it's accumulating, and all adding up. All right. So you get to 60K in your first 210 days. It's another $5,000 bonus, and then you max this puppy out with 120,000 in total team volume over the entire. Not 120,000 in volume in 1 month, which people are doing. It's 120,000 in volume combined over 270 days. That's going to give you another $10,000 bonus, and you max this out, getting all of these, and it's $19,000. And again, people have already done it. So it's possible. It can be done. You just have to put in the work, stay focused, and don't quit. Now let's talk about some of that nitty gritty, some of the specific details you need to be aware of for the builder bonus promotion, okay? There is a 200 PV requirement. This is also why we recommend that people join with the builder bundle, because the builder bundle has 200 in PV. However, for this bonus, the 200 PV doesn't have to be personally purchased. It can be customer volume as well. So if you've got 100 PV and then you have 100 in CV customer volume, you've got 200 total, that qualifies you for this. And you must maintain 200 in PV every single month during this entire period. If you miss 1 month of not having 200 in PV, you have just eliminated yourself from the builder bonus promotion and all future months. So make sure you've always got your 200 in PV. Now this is also important. You may have received volume placed in your team from your sponsor or your upline. It doesn't happen often, but it can happen. If that happens, it does not count for this because that is not part of your personal team. That's a placed team, and any volume from a placed team does not count towards the builder bonus promotion. One of the other really cool parts about this is it has nothing to do with rank. It doesn't even matter what your rank is. Regardless of your rank, you can still unlock all of these bonuses with the builder bonus. Now, I just mentioned this, but I just want to highlight it here for you. There is that minimum volume, and you must maintain 200 PV every single month. If you miss 1 month of not having 200 PV, which can include your customer volume, 200 PV, then you've just terminated yourself from the builder bonus. Don't let that happen. Make sure you keep 200 PV every month. Now, unlike the 6 and 2, where if you miss one of those, then you're eliminated from the rest of your 6 and 2 bonuses. Remember, we just talked about that, okay? With the builder bonus, if you don't achieve a volume tier, can you earn the next tier? Yes, you can. So I want you to understand what this means. And this is brilliant by them. Let's say in your first 90 days, you don't get the 6,000. You get to 5,000. You fell short. And you missed out on getting your $1,000 bonus here because you didn't get 6,000 in team volume within your first 90 days. As long as you maintain your 200 in PV every month, guess what? Just because you missed this bonus doesn't mean you're eliminated from the rest of the bonuses. Wow. That means that let's say that you fall short and you don't get your 6,000 and you get to 5,000. Well, as you go into day 91, your 5,000 rolls over to month 2 right here. This is what we're calling, it's not month 2. This is the second, we're calling this second tier, okay? The second tier is the 18,000 in volume, $3,000 bonus. Whatever volume you had in first tier, which is your first 90 days, that volume continues to roll in to tier number 2, which is the $3,000 bonus tier, and you can still get the $3,000 tier. You missed the 1,000 because you didn't get your 6,000 in 90 days, but you can still get the 3,000. You can still get the 5,000. You can still get the 10,000. This is brilliant. And this is why it's so important to have the big picture and to don't let maybe losing a bonus derail you from the big picture. Let's say you missed 1,000 and you missed the 3,000, but you never quit. You keep building, you keep growing, and you bring in a rock star, okay, on day 151, and you've been keeping your 200 PV every month. On day 151, which is now starting tier 3, which is the $5,000 tier, your team blows up and you get to 60,000 in total team volume before day 210. You're going to get a $5,000 bonus. And then you get to the 120,000 before day 270, you're getting a $10,000 bonus. So even if you miss one or two of these, still keep going, keep building, stay the course, because you can still unlock the bigger money over the course of 270 days. Wow. All right, so we just covered 6 and 2. We covered the builder bonuses. Now let's quickly explain the ranks and how you can qualify. I'm just going to cover the first rank. The first rank of JADE, because those of you watching this most likely are brand new associates. And I wanted to make sure to clarify and help everyone understand that the 6 and 2 bonus and the builder bonuses, everything we just talked about in this video, has nothing to do with a calendar month. It's just based on the number of days, right? We just covered all of that. First 30 days, first 90 days. It's based on from the day that you enroll and the number of days to achieve those bonuses. Well, unlike those bonuses, your rank is different. Your rank is based on a calendar month. And each month, each calendar month is going to reset on the first of the new month. And every month starts over with a brand new month, and it's rebuilding your team volume for the new month to achieve your ranks. So let's quickly show you how to get promoted to the first rank of JADE, and so that you can unlock the Jeep bonus, $350 monthly payment, which we have, I think, thousands of people in Tranont getting their Jeep stipend, their Jeep payment, which is so exciting. And the company pays you $250 monthly base pay at the rank of JADE. And guys, I'm just telling you that to get paid for, I need you to understand this, that's $600 a month. For the company to pay you $600 a month and you only have 1,300 in team volume is outrageous. That's insane that they're paying that much. It is an astronomical amount of money for such a small amount of volume. I just need you to understand that. This is huge. And if you don't have a Jeep yet, okay, that's okay. They're still gonna pay you $250 a month, which is still huge. And just know that as soon as you get your Jeep, they're gonna pay you another $350 a month. It's incredible. So let's break it down for you. All you need to hit the rank of JADE, okay, this is you. You're super fired up. All you need is 1,300 in total team volume to get promoted to the rank of JADE. Now, what's beautiful about this is what we call GV, okay? This is your total group volume. This includes your PV. That means anything that you purchase, your product purchase volume counts towards this. Guess what else counts towards this? Your CV. That means that any customers that you enroll and any customers that are enrolled by anyone in your team, all of that CV also counts towards your 1,300 and your GV. Okay, that's what I was putting up here, the total GV. The GV is the group volume. So that is the associates. So GV, I'm going to put AV for associate volume. I just made that up, by the way. There's no such thing as AV, but just for this training, AV is the associate volume, and that is your GV, and that is all the volume from your team. So your 1,300 that you need for JADE can come from your orders, any customer orders that you enroll, or any customers anywhere in your team, and all of your associate orders. Anyone in your team, the associates who are ordering, all that volume counts towards the 1,300. That's huge. Now let's talk about the requirements in order for you to achieve the rank of JADE. Number one, you gotta have 100 in PV, okay? That's 100 in personal volume, which can include customer volume. So I, of course, recommend that you're always personally ordering 100 in PV every single month, because you want to be a product of the product, and it's so easy to order 100 in PV of these incredible products that are life-changing for you and your family. I mean, we order way more than 100 PV because we love so many of these amazing products. But if you need to, let's say, not order 1 month 100 in PV, your customer CV, that's your personal customer volume. It means customers that you've personally enrolled. Any of their volume also counts towards your 100 in PV. So let's say that you had, just as an example, 50 in customer volume, then you could do a personal order of 50 and that would give you the 100 that you need. It can be any combination. There needs to be 100 in total personal volume between what you order and your customers order. 100 PV every month. So that is number one. Number two is you must personally enroll 2 associates. Now guess what also goes with 2 associates? The 6 and 2 bonus. It's brilliant. So when your 2 associates join with an enrollment bundle, they are each going to have at least 100 in volume, if not 200 in volume, if they're doing the builder bonus, and their volume counts towards the 1,300 for you to hit JADE. Plus your personal volume also counts. Now, do you want to enroll more than 2 associates? Of course, because to rank beyond JADE and to hit the rank of Opal, you need 3 personal associates, okay? So don't just stop at 2, you want to keep going. But to hit JADE, you only need 2. So those are the only requirements. That's it, that's all it takes. It's super simple, and you want to be in a race to achieve this before the end of the month, okay? There have been people who have hit the rank of JADE in their very first day. Okay, it is not that hard. It does not take a huge team, a handful of customers, a handful of associates, and you could hit JADE. And remember, this is a team effort. So it's not just the people you're enrolling. As your team is enrolling customers, that volume counts. As your team is enrolling new associates, that volume counts. It all rolls up to help you hit the rank of JADE, and there's no limits. It counts through unlimited levels deep, which is huge. Now, the one thing that I want to just make sure everyone understands is right here, which is max leg. What does that mean? Okay, this is you, and let's say that you've enrolled your 2 associates. And let's say that this associate goes bananas, and they bring in a huge team, and they're just rocking, and it's blowing up, right? Let's say that this leg, this team, this person, and their team combined has brought in a total of, let's just say, 2,000 in volume, okay? And you can only count, as you see here, you can only count up to 1,040 from that one leg towards your 1,300. So the other 260, so if we minus 1,040 from 1,300, that's 260. So this 260 in volume has to come from your other associate and their team. Or if you enrolled another associate, it can come from there. It can come from both of these, a combination, and from anyone they enroll, including customers and associates. Guess what else? This 260 can also come from what? From your personal orders. Pretty cool, right? So your personal volume can also count towards that 260 that you need to get to your 1,300, plus anything that the rest of your team is doing, your other associates, anything they're doing, any customers, any other associates they're enrolling, all that volume from that other team would have to be that 260 plus your personal order. You get that 260, even if you have a big leg, you only need 260. It's only 260. And you're hitting the rank of JADE. Wow. Okay, my friends, if you got some value from this training, drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Be sure to watch this again. But wait, I also want to make sure that you know that for the builder bonus, there is a report as well in your back office. Again, you just go right here to reports, click on builder bonus. Now it might move around. It could be in a different place depending on when you're watching this video, but just look for the builder bonus report. That's going to show you exactly where you're at volume wise and what you need to hit those thresholds to unlock those builder bonuses. Now in closing, I just want you to understand the big picture, and that is that the compound effect that this compensation plan can have, that as you focus on the most simple piece of this, which is what do you need to do in your business, and that is 6 and 2, you got 30 days, and getting to JADE. Those are 2 very simple things. The worst thing you could do is get overwhelmed with all the details, because when there's too many details, you get confused, you get overwhelmed, and then you do nothing. We don't want that to happen. So I want you to get laser focused on the most important thing, and really the only important thing, and that is helping you reach the fundamental basic goal of getting your 6 and 2 and getting to JADE as fast as we can. That's it. Okay, now if you need help with the process, you know where to go. You're in the group. go through the trainings, follow the DMO, the daily method of operation, get with your sponsor, get with your upline, do all of the steps that we have in place to help you with prospecting, help you with scripts, to help you get your 6 and 2, but just have the urgency and know that when you achieve these baby steps, the first goals with Tranont, guess what we do? We compound them. And we do that by helping you continue to bring in new customers and associates in the coming months. But we duplicate. We duplicate what you are going to do with your team. And how do we do that? By getting your new associates through the training, just like you've been going through. And imagine what's going to happen to your team size when everyone who gets started follows the system. And they watch these videos, they get into action just like you are, and every new associate that gets started gets their 6 and 2. They get to JADE. And then their new associates are getting 6 and 2, getting to JADE. Do you understand what will happen to your volume, to your income? It will start to grow exponentially, but it starts with you. It starts with the baby steps. Make sure that you're following the system. Don't get distracted. Stay focused. Get your 6 and 2 as fast as you can. Get to JADE as fast as you can. Work with your sponsor. Work with your upline leaders to help you make that happen. And then duplicate that with everyone on your team. And always lead by example. That means just because you've got your 6 and 2 and you got to JADE doesn't mean that you can just stop enrolling new people. If you do, your business will stop, because your team's always going to be looking at what you are doing. So continue to lead by example, continue to bring in new associates and new customers all the time, and get them plugged into the proven systems that we have here in this group for you and everyone on your team. Thanks for watching. If you got some value, drop a comment. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's do this.